do a low pass. It looks super overkill there too, because it's just a small plane that's going super fast.
Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Eric.
And I'm John, and welcome to John's RC. Last year, we went to the Planes of Fame Air Museum to check out the live demonstration of the Vought F4U Corsair. It was really cool, and seeing the pilot power up the Pratt & Whitney 2,000 horsepower 18-cylinder radial engine was really awesome, and you really had to be there in person to truly appreciate it. This is the FMS Vought F4U Corsair from Horizon Hobby, and it's a beautiful representation of the F4U we saw live. It came as a plug-and-play package, so that means you have to supply yourself with your own transmitter, your own 4+ channel receiver, your own flight battery, and your own flight battery charger. It has a wingspan of 800 millimeters. It has a length of 660 millimeters. The motor size is 4051 kV 1700 size motor, and the prop size is 4.5 by 7 inch prop. The battery that FMS recommends is a 2S 1000 mAh battery pack. However, I checked some of the reviews on Horizon Hobby's website, and they said to use a 3S because on the recommended 2S is felt too underpowered. So I'm going to be using a 3-cell 1000 mAh battery pack. And I've had multiple 800mm warbirds, all similar to the F4U Corsair, with similar 20 amp ESCs, and they all flew better with a 3-cell, so yeah.
Thanks, John. And guys, let me just talk to you a little bit about the build. The build was actually quite simple, but there are some challenges. The difference between this and the other plug-and-plays that we had to do was you actually had to install the control horns on this particular model. So you did have to install this control horn for the elevators. You had to install the control horn for the tail, for the rudder, and one for the ailerons. Now, installing the control horns aren't difficult at all. What makes them difficult is the screws are super tiny, and you know, it was very difficult for me to see. I kept dropping the screws, so definitely if you guys have a magnetic screwdriver, that's gonna help a lot. Then after that, you basically just glue on the horizontal tail to the fuse, okay? And then you take the aileron cables and you connect it to a Y harness, and then you fish it up the fuse, and then you connect the wing to the fuse using these 2 screws, okay? And then these guys here, they just snap on, so they only really go one way, so they're pretty easy to install. And then that's pretty much it. You did have to install the prop, but the prop is literally, you just push this, put the prop in, push this plate in, and then you screw it down with this, and that's pretty much it. I mean, the build was really easy. Again, the only challenge is getting these control horn screws to hold into place. Other than that, pretty basic.
Alright, so the F4U Corsair looks great on the ground, so let's see how well she flies.
Alright, John, good luck to you, sir.
Alright guys, we have everything on the F4U all plugged in, so I have my aileron controls, my elevator controls, my rudder, and of course my throttle.
Alright.
Okay.
Hey, John, good luck.
Let's maiden this. I'm also going to be flying this on the new Spektrum NX8. So this is going to be my first long distance flight with the new transmitter. So let's see how it goes. Taking off! Oh. Okay, yeah, it definitely needs trim. Yeah. So, because it was a tail dragger, kind of messed up the takeoff, but yeah, seems to be pretty stable. Let me do a low pass. It's also kind of sensitive on the controls, so I'm gonna have to take it really easy. It's very agile. It does have some speed to it. Okay. I mean, it flies pretty well. I'm able to do my standard maneuvers such as rolls. Claire! It looks like the ailerons need some trim too. Likes to tip left. Okay. It also likes to go down, so let me trim that. Okay. I think it's fully trimmed out now. Let me do a low pass. Let me try a loop. Yeah, the 3 cells definitely really nice for this model. It looks super overkill for it too, because it just has a small plane, then it's going super fast. I'm gonna try figure 8 on the runway. We do some inverted flight. I have 1 minute on my timer, so I'm gonna start landing now. Landing! Alright, touch and go. Okay, landing this might be a bit hard because of how powerful the motor is now with this 3-cell battery. Alright. It's a bit hard to taxi it because it's a tail dragger, and yeah, I've had some experience with bad taxiing with tail draggers, such as like my P51, my E-Flight P51. Kept on doing circles. Yeah, minimum power. If I go too fast on the runway, it'll spin. Alright guys, that was my maiden flight on the FMS F4U Corsair. She flew great in the air. I was able to do my standard maneuvers such as upside down, loops, rolls. I was also able to do some figure 8s. It was very fast, and yeah, the 3-cell was really nice for the model. It felt pretty stable, and I got it trimmed out. And like I said at the beginning of the flight, this was going to be my first flight on the Spektrum NXA, and luckily I didn't crash due to any transmitter failure. So yeah, thanks for tuning in to John Cersei. If you're new to our channel, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys.
Excellent, Let's see how much battery is left.